Hey everybody, this is Purple Haze. Welcome back to the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share, do everything that everybody on YouTube tells you to do, including me. I am coming to you with this video this morning because I am sick as hell. I wanted to start a master cleanse yesterday and I had no discipline. For the last 2 weeks I've been eating cheesecake and I didn't know how much I liked it until I started eating it. And today I am so sick. I don't have corona, for those of you who, let's all be sensitive here. But no, I just have a stomach bug. And so it was really great because the universe knows when to give you a stopping point. So I've hit my stopping point. I am not going to do an ease out, as with a master cleanse, you're supposed to ease into eating food and ease out of eating it when you're about to start. I'm not going to ease out because my body is already easing out. Trust me. I'm not hungry at all. I do have my water. I did go ahead and make my master cleanse solution the other day. I'm going to show it to y'all. It's kind of frozen, so I had to shake it up just so y'all could see. So there is the lemonade. It's really lemon juice, water, cayenne pepper, some maple syrup, that stuff. Today is May 13th. I plan to go at least until May 30th. So that's at least 17 days I got going. I'd like to go for a full 40 days. I do have enough fat on my body that my body can survive. And for those people who are like, oh my goodness, it's unhealthy, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. I've done it before. And when I did it the first time, I was pre-diabetic and I didn't even know it. And I stopped that gun before the chamber was loaded. So I've done it before. I'm pretty experienced with it. I have no qualms about it, just ready to get it done. So if you're planning on doing a master cleanse during this quarantine, lockdown, corona, reopening, wearing a mask everywhere time, I strongly urge you to do it. But if you're going to do it, one thing I plan on doing is not leaving the house while I'm cleansing, just because the first few days while your body is switching over to ketosis, you may encounter a detox flu. So you might get the runs, a runny nose, sneezing. I've never experienced fever with it, but that's your body just cleaning everything out. They say you should do a sea salt flush every night, do your lukewarm water, 1 liter of lukewarm water, like 2 tablespoons of sea salt, and then lay on your right hand side because your heart is on your left, so you have to lay on your right so it can wash through your intestines. I don't do that because the last time I really did that, like I was doing it probably more than I should, I was giving myself high sodium. So I don't do that no more. All I do is just let my body cleanse itself as it normally would. I do drink a smooth move, so I will be doing a smooth move, but I'm also going to drink a detox tea in the morning. So I'm not going to walk you through the recipe because you can Google Master Cleanse recipe and you will find it. You can also find some reviews. I urge anyone who wants to encounter a fast, do one, whatever, juice cleanse, whatever you call it, do your research. Make sure you have a disciplinary action plan in place. Whenever I do mine, I definitely journal every day to talk about my symptoms, talk about what I'm feeling mentally, emotionally, because a lot comes up when you can't eat. We're so used to coping and suppressing our emotions. If I get mad, let's say I eat some chips or something. I'm not an emotional eater anymore. But when I was one, whenever I would get sad or mad, I would hit a buffet. And so not having that food, I journal how I feel. And it definitely helps. Day 4, day 5 is like the breaking point where you're like, I haven't eaten anything. But by day 6 and day 7, your hunger pains definitely subside. And then you're able to see things more clearly. I've read a book that it was similar to the hallucinations that people who are on starvation, on the brink of death experience. But I will tell you this. Obviously, I'm still here. I have no chronic health problems. I don't have asthma, high blood pressure, diabetes, hypertension. I don't have any of that. The only major problem I do have is severe anemia. But I've been making sure to take my iron, and I will take all my supplements, all my pills that I normally would during this fast. It's not necessarily cleansing if you're taking pills. Yeah. At the same time, though, not having the food will force me on a level spiritually to elevate, because I did it at the first of the year. I lost 23 pounds. I was feeling good. I was doing good. I was back at the gym doing what I needed to do. And as soon as this corona shit happened, I just got really depressed again. I started just eating the wrong things. I wasn't weighing my food. I wasn't tracking my food in FitPal. And I want to get back to that. I want to get back to a point where I'm doing everything right for what works for my body. I am a heavyset woman. I've always been a big girl. It would be nice to finish a 40-day fast and trim off 47 pounds of the fat, trim that off. I'm not expecting weight loss. I'm expecting more spiritual cleansing, more energy, feeling better. But weight loss is always a happy side effect when you're not having sugar, caffeine, meat, carbs, things like that. You'll always lose weight when you cut out certain things like that. I don't plan on eating at all. Just drinking my lemonade. Now, I do always keep like some dry raisins or some dry cereal on hand. Dry raisins. Well, raisins are dry, right? They're dry grapes. I keep dry grapes on hand, and that helps me in case I just feel like, dude, I'm so hungry. If I don't eat something now, I'm gonna break. And putting one of those in my mouth does help. Some people do nuts. Some people do other legumes. Whatever you want to do. I just keep a small bag of it in case my blood sugar runs so low that I start getting dizzy and I feel like I'm just really about to pass out. I haven't had to use much of that stuff past the first 2 days, really, because my body adapted relatively quick. So I'm thankful for that. During this time, I'm also going to continue to practice my grateful meditation. I did take the day off work today because I feel like shit. I'm going to spend the day recovering in a calm manner. I got my sewing kit out. My sewing kit is amazing. Got my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew some more masks. And I'm going to work on just getting my stomach better. And when I get hungry, if I even get hungry today, it will be the master cleanse and we will have begun. I also do my cleanses. I try to do them based on the almanac. So if you type in farmersalmanac.com or the best days to lose weight, better hair, it'll take you to the Farmer's Almanac, and it'll literally tell you the best days according to the moon to start a diet to lose weight, start a diet to gain weight, best day to stop smoking, best day to prune your plants, best day to castrate your animals, best day to cut your hair for growth, day to cut your hair to decrease growth, things like that. So that's also very helpful. I also use crystals. I'm just an all over the place kind of person. I call it a Drew Buddha Wickistan. So little bit of Druid stuff, a little bit of Buddhist stuff, a little bit of Christian ideals splashed with, some other stuff. So I do a lot of different stuff. If you do feel sick while you're on the fast, immediately stop. It's okay to stop a fast because you're not feeling your best, but try it that first 5 days. Past day 5, it's all smooth sailing. In the past, I've done it for 11 days, 8 days, 6 days. I did a 4-day water fast that was just pure water. That did almost kill me. I could feel myself slipping away because of my anemia. Eventually, I was just going to run out of blood. But that was back when my anemia was really bad and I had really horrible blood counts. But The longest I have did it was 11, 12 days. And the stuff that you gain spiritually when you get a chance to get inside yourself and really understand yourself, it's amazing. I also pulled my hamstring this last weekend when I was twerking, going crazy. That last set of splits just didn't agree with me. So with a pulled hamstring, I will be embarking on this fast. I'm just all kinds of fucked up right now, but at least I'm healthy and I have my life. And I'm not fighting corona because this thing is a bitch from what I hear and from what I see. So just grateful for that. Once my hamstring is recovered, though, it should be another 5 days. I do plan on exercising lightly with this fast. So some bicep curls, some sit-ups. I have a stationary bike, so things like that to avoid muscle wasting. Because you'll always hear those people, you're going to lose all your muscle. I've been on it so many times. I've never lost muscle tone. That's just me. The only thing I've lost is the fat around the muscles. So my body became more lean and more defined, looking for what my body looks defined with my rolls and such. So anyway, that's just a little tidbit. Purple Haze, embarking on a corona fast. Not a corona fast, like fasting from corona. But just, if we're going to be in quarantine anyway, and since they're reopening and I don't plan on leaving my house anyway, because until I hear the words virus eradicated, I'm not doing shit. That's just how it goes. So since I'm going to be doing that, I just said this is a great time to start a cleanse. I had planned on starting it at the beginning of the month, but that didn't work out. So finally, the universe was like, pause, I got you, boo. Feel like shit, don't want to eat nothing. Got my handy dandy limonade, which is my pièce de résistance, and it's going to be great. And that's about it. So if you're going to fast, cleanse, detox, whatever you want to do, I strongly encourage you to do it. You're not alone. I wish you the best. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, post them in the comments. Just be advised, we're dealing with positive energy here. So if you want to come on and talk about how sick I'm going to get and how you wish that I would do this, well, just keep that to yourself, because there's enough negativity in the world right now and we really don't need it. So love you guys, wish you the best, and have a good Wednesday, really. And for those of you who are American Horror Story fans, September is close. It's close enough. So our show is coming back. But anyway, love you guys. Wish you well and fast healthy.